The lights were switched on in Livingston this week, heralding the start of the town's Christmas celebrations, but it was the visitors who looked more in a festive mood. Alec Burns unlucky after 12 minutes. Martin Hardy grabbed the opener against Motherwell last week and looked keen to do the same, even though this bobbled though, Brotto had it covered. Livingston really have discovered a talent in Sharif Touri-Maman, and his turn and pass set Daddy on his way. Derek White though wasn't in the mood to give out presents. But Thistle, and in particular Alec Burns, were the dominant force in the first 45, but they weren't able to break the deadlock despite repeatedly springing Livy's defence. The best chance of the first half came after some neat build-up from the Jags. The former Livy striker made a great run to put himself in the clear, but Javier Sanchez-Brotto used his head to take the heat out of Burns. Thistle fans, go and make a cup of tea now, because that's the last decent thing you'll see. 2 minutes after the interval, Livy went 1-up thanks to Eugene Daddy. Lee Makel provided the cross. Kenny Arthur hesitated and Daddy slotted home his second goal in 4 days. The second came only 3 minutes later from a Barry Wilson corner. Lee Makel's shot parried by Kenny Arthur and Marvin Andrews slotted home from 2 yards. After only 5 minutes of the second period, Partick Thistle 2 down. Such a turnaround from the first half performance. It was almost 3 just 4 minutes later when Sharif Touri-Maman's audacious lob landed only inches wide. With the pantomime season approaching, the third should have had the crowd shouting, "Behind you!" David Bingham, the principal boy. Brotto couldn't even keep his footing from the kick-out. The Thistle defence must have been watching the keeper, not the ball. David Bingham happy with the chance for his 62nd goal for Livy. After that, it was shoot on sight for the West Lothian side. Sharif's swerve shot, shaving the upright. Next in the shooting gallery, Barry Wilson. And just for good measure, substitute Zerati got in on the act. Partick Thistle did actually get the ball on the net, but referee Charlie Richmond ruled correctly that the finish was offside. As the match drew to a close, Livingston should have extended their lead. Only the crossbar able to stop Lee Makel's thunderous shot. Then Makel's cross gave David Zauser the chance to add to the total. Kenny Arthur pushed over though. So 3-0 it finished then, Livy's 7th game unbeaten. The boss Jim Leishman well aware that this was the proverbial game of 2 halves.
At half time, they were the better team, to be fair to them. But you know, it's all what we do, and we knew if we scored a goal that would really hurt them, because they've had a hard midweek game. You know, they played tremendously well against Celtic Football Club at Parkhead, so we knew that it would be difficult for them if we scored the first goal.
There are no excuses. I'm not going to make any excuses for Wednesday night after you've seen the way they performed the first half. I just think it was the discipline in the team, and we lost all our discipline. And the one thing that we've got to do in this league is we've got to keep our discipline, we've got to keep our shape. Even at 1-0 down, you've still got to keep your shape and discipline and keep playing, and we didn't do that.